And thus we bless the sky orb for giving us the beautiful rays that make Lecter look like a spooky ghost. And we say unto Sky Orb, yes! Hello everybody, I'm Jumbo. Just like intercourse. Thank you for that host, JP, appreciate it. I'm Jumbo, how are you all? How are you doing? What is up, Habari Gani? My brain is dead, which is great for starting a stream. Hey Brady, how you doing? Hello MS, how are all of you lovely meerkats? I am tired, to the surprise of nobody. I'm tired. I'm always tired. But I know that we're gonna have a good time, regardless of how I feel. Because that is also typical. It's also not surprising. What have you all gotten up to since yesterday? Yesterday I spent most of my free time trying to think about what the heck to... Thinking about the stream. We'll just put it that way. There's a lot of chatter in the mod Discord, talking things through with them, considering things from this angle and that angle, and etc, etc, etc. So let's just say things they are a-changin'. The first thing that I can tell you for certain is that this upcoming week, I'm not going to be streaming on Sunday, it's Mother's Day. So my boss asked me to come into work both Saturday and Sunday this week. So I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then she was like, you can have Monday off. So I haven't decided how much more of a stream that's going to entail or what we're going to do on Monday, but so next week is going to be a little weird because there won't be a Sunday and Monday will be not starting at 2 p.m. It'll start earlier than that, and I don't know what we're going to do on Monday, if it's going to be just Elite or if I'm going to do something else since I'm starting earlier than a normal Monday. So I can tell you that much. I can also tell you that the Silly Songwriting stream, because we have hit over 100 patrons of the hype, I can't believe that that's the case, you nutters, you crazy, crazy meerkats. So because we hit that, we're going to celebrate with a Silly Songwriting stream. That will be next week. I don't know what day, because I was going to do it Sunday. I was going to do it on Sunday, but as I said, not streaming Sunday because I'm working. So it'll be someday next week. Next week, one of those days. I'll try to get the schedule put together as soon as possible, even though this week isn't done yet. And I'll try to have it posted Thursday or Friday rather than waiting until like Sunday day or Sunday right before I stream. I'm not streaming Sunday. See what I mean? Oh yeah, yoy. So yeah, that's one thing I can tell you is that next week's schedule will only be Monday through Thursday. I can also tell you that starting next week, I'm going, the morning streams are going to be starting later. Going to start 2 hours later, just like, period. Not starting at 9, I'm gonna start at 11 a.m. Pacific. So there you go, that's what's gonna happen. So, regardless of what happens on Monday, I won't be going live earlier than 11 a.m. Don't make me miss you. I'm sorry. No, I'm still gonna stream 5 days a week, except for next week, like I said, because it's Mother's Day and I have to work. Probably go to bed or something. Alright, JP. Got until my takeout arrives. Ooh, what did you order? How odd, never got the message. Gee, I wonder why. Sushi. Blah. I don't like sushi. But you're not feeding me, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm jealous. I'm gonna be like, okay, you have that. I don't want that. Don't want it. So yeah, that's pre-announcement announcement. I'm spoiling half of next week's schedule in that I just figured out today that I have to work Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not working on Monday. So it'll be Monday through Thursday, starting at 11 a.m. on the days that I would normally start at 9. And that's how it's gonna be from now on. There will be no more 9 a.m. start times. Unless I do it in a fit of pique. Mother's Day is rough for florists. I did delivery for one a couple times before. Yeah, it was, well, it's not going to be as nuts because of the quarantine, because we're not open for retail, but we have online orders and we're going to have delivery people, you know, doing all that sorts of stuff. So it's not going to be as crazy as it normally would be. And I'm actually kind of glad for that, because my boss was saying that that Mother's Day is even worse than Valentine's. And this past year on Valentine's, I worked a 16-hour day. Wait, is that right? I think that's right, because I was in it. It was like 15 or 16 hours, something like that. I was in at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and I worked until 10 p.m. I sat down once for maybe less than 5 minutes so that I could eat my sandwich. And that was it. And I worked long hours the day before that as well. But yeah, I was so delirious by the end of that day. I was just like, I couldn't function at all. People joked about not letting me out of the elevator, and I looked at them and I said, I'm so tired, I would just curl up in the elevator and go to sleep. I had picked up Chinese food on the way home. It's like I just took my food, took a plate and a fork, got into my bed, ate Chinese food in bed, and went to sleep like an hour later. Boy. So that was good. But yeah. So it's gonna be crazy, but not nearly as crazy as any of all of that. Other things, still fundraising for St. Jude. We have a long way to go if we're going to reach my overall goal, which is $5,000. But look how much we've done so far. This is super impressive. $1,710. That is insanely impressive. I'm blown away by what we've accomplished so far. That said, we have, if I calculated correctly, about 18 streams until the end of the fundraising. So we've got until the 31st. So if we raise, on average, $183 per stream, then we'll meet our overall goal. Do I expect that to happen? Not necessarily. I know that for a lot of us, these are very trying times, and not everyone's working or has the monetary means to support charity campaigns, whether, you know, they would want to or not. They just like can't, and I totally get that. So if you do have the ability to donate, you can check out all of our incentives, our rewards, our polls. I think Lightside. So the poll that we have up right now is for the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. And I think Lightside is currently winning, but you get to determine whether I roleplay as Darkside or Lightside. So if you choose to donate, that's something to keep an eye on. And then the milestones, which you can see cycling through up here. We've got a painting stream when we hit the halfway mark, and then if we hit our overall goal, I will do a cooking stream and fully torture myself. And I will, for the cooking stream, be making a lasagna from scratch. Now, if you are unable to donate, but still want to help out, Well, guess what? You're here in the stream. That helps, because it gets more eyes on the channel, which gets more eyes on the campaign. So thank you for being here. And I mean that every single day, whether I'm fundraising or not, because it does help me as well. Because again, more eyes on the stream means more people coming in, and then if they like what they see, me being a goofball, then they stick around, and then we grow. We have more lovely friends to hang out with. So yeah, just being here is helpful. Hosting the channel, retweeting the tweet that I made about the campaign, which you can find that I just posted right in chat. That helps as well. Again, just putting eyes on the campaign in general. If you want to take that link, send it to your aunt, send it to your dog, send it to your ferret. Don't send it to your ferret, that's lewd, that's against TOS. Those of you who are here, I don't even remember what day that was. You know why that's naughty. Send it to your friends who live in a vat of liquid because they let Kit burn their skin off. Spread it around. Show it to everybody. That's another way that you can help without... Just like intercourse. Thank you, Knives, for that host. I appreciate it. Without expending your monetary resources. And I appreciate it. So yeah, I think that's all of the announcements. Told you guys about the schedule and the time change, and reminded everyone about St. Jude and how to help out. You don't have any friends? You are full of shit. You are amongst friends wherever you go, Uncle Travis. But yeah, I think I'm ready to get into the game now. Oh, you don't have any friends that live in a vat of liquid. That's okay, you can also give it to your regular friends. But Biohazard lives in a vat of viscous liquid, as we determined. Oh, hush your face, Knives. You're a meerkat. You all have friends by virtue of being here. Hello? Okay, stop nitpicking my words. I am tired lady. Don't make me do mental gymnastics, please, and thank you. Also, let me say hi to anybody I may have missed or just like commented on their comments. So, Brady, JP, MS, Uncle Travis, JP Stall, and Wraith Dagger, Knives, and Lurkers. How are you all doing? Hi, what's up? In Elite Dangerous today, we're gonna do some co-op exploration, and we will be flying with the lowest common denominator when it comes to jumping. So my ship obviously can jump real far, but if, like, say, if Beam was going to join us, then we would cater to him so that he doesn't get left behind. Is it just me or are your eyes more blue today? Sky Orb is a little more aggressive, so there's more light on my face. But my eyes change color, so it's possible they're more blue. Are we doing voice chat? Not right now. We're just exploring, so we don't really need to coordinate super much. If it becomes too burdensome, then I'll hop in. Nice blue balls you have there. Yes, apostrophe B-A-L-L-S. Like to have my soul kept private? Wait, what? I didn't do anything to your soul. You stared into my soul. Is your soul trapped in my camera? My camera? So yeah, we'll see if Beam is joining us today. I'm gonna ping him in the Discord. Because I know he mentioned playing. Goodness grapes, why am I so sleepy? You planning on joining us today? We're getting ready to fly out and I wanna pick places to go, but that will depend on who's coming with us. I need to cut my nails. They are way too long. Look at these things. Ha! Stab them through your whatevers. Can we get a camera like that? Your soul is mine. I always forget that that song just ends so abruptly, so I think something breaks every time I hear it. I'm also incredibly sleepy. Workout this afternoon was a burner and a half. Yeah, I'm just constantly fucking tired. I don't think the iron pills or the magnesium have really been helping that much. The magnesium helped a little bit, I think. But yeah. Insomnia, it's bad. I'm just tired all the time. Like, the other day, I slept in until 8. I turned my alarm off at 5:30 and was just, like, out until 8 o'clock. That's late for me. That's late, and I was still exhausted. I felt awake for maybe 40 minutes, and then I was exhausted the rest of the day, and I was like, cool. Yeah, it's like no matter if I sleep well or not, I'm just tired. I think, and I had 2 cups of tea today, too, so it's like, it's just a wash. You're in my private session? Is that what they call them these days? Of course they do, Cyber Detective. You gotta be subtle. I have the best tea emote. Why did that not... Excuse me, I didn't see them... I don't see them on the screen! Excuse me? Why? Heh! Liz, is it all BTTV emotes that are not working? Yeah, it's just BTTV emotes that are not getting picked up anymore. Cool. I love it when things are broken. Also, let me preemptively open the donation tracker for St. Jude so that I can see people's messages and rewards that they pick should they donate. Yeah, light side is at 61% right now. So there's still time to make me roleplay Darkside, which is really hard for me to play Darkside. All right, there we go. Perfect. Where are we all meeting? The usual. Or actually, I don't even know where I am right now. Good question. Where the fuck am I? I'm in Devithim. Hello, Commander Kickass. How are you doing? So yeah, I'm at Muramatsu. In Devithim. I don't actually know where this is. Let me check. In the galaxy map. Oh yeah, I was gonna go... Blah. I was gonna go to Lodge 26, but I wanted to see if Beam was gonna play. Can you guys let me know if Beam posts a message? A message. Hey, Lambda Prime. How you doing? All those Jedis trying to help the kids. Sith need to step up their game. I know, right? Darkseid was winning, and then Dad Joke swooped in and was just like, no! But I was like this close to having to do Darkseid. There's still time to change it though. We've got all month. 18 more streams if I did things right. What ship am I in is also a good question. Because I know I was trying to get back to Swahili. Yeah. I think I must have picked up my... This is my diamond back. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm ready to do some exploring around the booble. And then maybe later today I'll see if I can find a dolphin, or maybe I'll save it for whenever I play Elite next. Try and find a dolphin and do passenger missions and try to get federal rank or what have you. But yeah, why don't we... Let's all meet at Laud 26. It's a really pretty planet. I've been there before. Probably get an orca. That's true. I kind of want to get a dolphin just because that's what I owned before. But I don't have to fly it. Like, I can just buy it and then buy something else and then outfit that for smoother rides, I suppose. I feel like I had something I was trying to do here. What was I doing here? I can't remember if I was actually doing something or if I finished doing something. Why would I want to do that? That startled me. Thank you so much for that donation to St. Jude. I think that was anonymous. Sometimes this does not update, so let me just refresh. Uncle Travis! Keep on keeping on, you lovely person, you. Your donation drive for St. Jude is awesome. Your streams are a bright point in my days. Much love. Okay, enough sap. Thank you so very much, Uncle T. I very much appreciate that. And you voted in the poll. What do I want to bet that you just did Dark Side? Did you just put Dark Side? You didn't select Sparrows in time. I know. I had it at if it hits $10, it automatically does that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There's unfortunately no way to say if somebody selects this reward to have it do that for Streamlabs. May have put Dark Side, gotta respect Covert Muffin. Oh, jeez. He's filthy, filthy Darksider. Dirty. Dirty. Well, I guess if it's dirty, it suits you then, huh? Thank you very much for that donation to St. Jude. I appreciate it. But you know, the alert auditorially also makes sense. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to roleplay Darkside? The answer is I don't. But I'm leaving it up to you guys. Yeah, Darkside, Uncle T. Dirty Darkside, Uncle T. I don't think I was here for anything. Or if I was, I did whatever it was, I think. Why was I here? I don't know why I'm here. Where's this mythical poll? It is in my St. Jude campaign. So if you do exclamation point incentives or exclamation point donate, it'll bring you to my campaign page. So you can check out all of the rewards and the poll therein. Thar she blows. Yeah, I don't remember what I was here for. Maybe it was something in contacts? That's what it was. I was selling my my combat bonds and stuff, and this was the closest spot to Swahili, which is where I was because I went to pick up my ship. Okay, let's all meet. Whoever wants to come exploring with me today. We're not gonna do invoice, but let me know if you want to play, and I will get you in the wing. If we have more people than fit in a wing, then we can form more than one, and that's fine, because jumping together doesn't work anyway. So I know Brady. Oh, you're there already. Of course you are. We're gonna meet at Laud 26. Laud 26. I think the planet is A1A? It's in my bookmarks. It's just really pretty. Yeah, Lodge 26 A1A. It's very nice. Love to play with you, but it's not in the cards tonight. Oh, that's a... Never mind. Owies. That's an owies. Be there eventually. Okie doke. Just let us know when. I'll get you in the wing now, and then let us know about how many jumps or when you have arrived. Or you can just meet us on the planet's surface. I don't think Beam is joining us today, so we'll start here, and then maybe we'll do some of the farther explorations, depending on what everybody's jump range is and how long it'll take. Why is it an owies? Because I want to play with you, but it's not in the cards tonight. That's sad. That's essentially a no. I don't like hearing no. I only like hearing yes!
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Unless there's a safe word involved. Anyway.
Flight assist off.
Immemorial Laura, hello and welcome. Alora, Immemorial Aura. I got it. There were no capitals. I got a little confused. It's fine. You like hearing that too? Well, I'm not surprised. We've been friends for how many years? 5.5? It'll be 6 years in November. Because that was when I joined the Day Nights. November 16th.
4, 3, 2.
Has it been that long? Yeah, because it'll be 5 years of me streaming, and I was on Twitch for a year before I started streaming. It'll be 5 years streaming November 27th. You have a friend who goes by Immemorial Year? Huh, that's an interesting one. Just getting back from Beagle Point. Where are we at? I am close to the bubble. We're heading toward Lod 26 right now. I don't actually know where Beagle Point is. Oh my gosh, what? Send me a warning to turn my speakers down. I have my porch doors open? Well, then they're gonna think that you're a freaking stud. Exploration? Yeah, we're just gonna do some chill exploration. At least for a little bit today. And, so we're starting with Lodge 26 because it's close-ish to the bubble and I was headed there anyway. And it's pretty. And we get to, you know, drive SRVs. And then maybe I have a couple of bookmarks that are further out. And it depends on what everyone's jump ranges are. So we'll see once we get there and who's joining. And I might do passenger missions later today, but if I don't get to it, then I'll just do it next week. Because that's the pleasure of this game, and the fact that I play it all the time is that I'm in no rush to do anything or to get anywhere. So just take our time, go where we want to go, and we also have all of the suggestions still in the Discord channel, including Epsilon Indy, which I know Bison has been just dying to get to. My Apodus. What's an Apodus? Bookmark spring cleaning. We cleaned them all out. You want to see?
Disengaged.
You want to see how pretty my bookmarks are now? Oh, balls, balls! Shit! Fuck! Oh, that's right on the carpet. Tato Chip! Coming on in here! Meerkats, defend! Toss down your hype foods, which will sadly not float on the screen. Or you know what? We're put in meerkat emotes. Put in the derps. We're gonna defend with derps today because everything's derping. We're gonna defend with derps. Hey, unusual cupcake. Who dropped the chips? Not me. And if I did, I'd eat them off the floor. It was me! Tato Chip, drop the chips! We gotta munch these invaders like the crunchy, tasty snacks that they are. They think they're chips. I say they're scorpions, and we must defeat them. must defeat them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna fight them. We're gonna say, you can't come in here on my turf, dropping Doritos on my floor, tortilla chips. What kind of chips are we talking here? Potato, oh God, I want every kind of chip. Damn it, look what you've done to me. All I've got are these scorpions that I will eat with a donation to St. Jude. A $50 donation to St. Jude. I've got actual scorpions to eat. This is all the crunch I have in my house, unless you count grapes as a crunch, which I don't really count those as crunchy, but that's the only other thing I have that crunches, or dry pasta. And now I want chips! How are you guys doing? Commander Bernardo, Commander Liella, scorpion chips, no, just scorpions, just regular old scorpions. Beam, did I miss anybody? Thank you for that raid. How are you doing? What were you playing? What were you playing? What were you getting up to? Let me get you a caster command. Everyone needs to go check out Tado Chip. Both scared and intrigued at scorpions as food. Meerkats eat scorpions. That's my whole thing. That's why I have hype food is a meerkat with a scorpion in its mouth. That's why I say fight like meerkats or die like scorpions, because they eat scorpions. Rionado, hey. Alien Hunter PL, hello friends. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, and Santo, hey. If you don't get to do a passenger mission, is it a space Uber fail? Oh God. No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to tell me shitty jokes unless you enable Sparrowson time. Also St. Jude reward. Yours is 45 light years. Okay. Trying to figure out if I should encourage Lecta to provide more dialogue for you. Beagle's all the way other side of the galaxy. Oh! Very mind-numbing trip. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Sorry, I just wanted to catch up on chat because we spammed. My Apodus is a pulsating white dwarf, according to Google. Oh, is it pulsating? Is it as hairy as a dwarf, too? Because you and Biohazard could team up between the ferret and the dwarf. Scorpions can only be fought with spiders. Ugh. No thank you. No thanks. Cow chips? No. No. I know, but those scorpions, yes, they're for eating. I did not know they ate scorpions. Yes. If you do exclamation point meerkats, I believe I have... Yeah. What I've written there, they're matriarchal, they eat scorpions, they're vicious in defense of their land. That's all true. Those are legit meerkat facts. So all of the lore that we have, like, I'm the queen of the hype because I am the matriarch here. Yeah? It took forever to get here. I'm allowed to be proud of it. I have to get real close to find out. Okay. So she's here gonna run. Thank you so much for that donation to St. Jude, Uncle Travis. And here's another yes for you trolling Lambda Prime. I gotta just there you go. All sorts of noises. So, am I supposed to call you Queen? No, Lecta's fine. Okay, bye, Uncle T. I appreciate you. So yeah, for those of you coming in for the first time, my name's Lecta. I play Elite on Mondays and Wednesdays and do other variety content, such as story-based games, other games of other genres, Twitch Sings, Just Dance, whatever. Sometimes I do arts and crafts. Random stuff, basically. What was I about to say? Oh yeah! So you said it was a mind-numbing jump to Beagle Point being all the way over there or so. When I do really long multi-jump trips in Elite, I put another camera here and I crochet during the jump animations, so it's a little bit more visually interesting because it's the same thing over and over. Go around the star, do the fuel scoop, jump to the next thing. You know, it's not the most entertaining thing to watch, so I try to get in as many stitches as possible without burning to a crisp when I come out of the jump. It's fun. They're gonna think we're having fun with dolphins. Oh my gosh. There used to be a website. This is back when I was... I don't know how I found this, okay? I did not... Google didn't quite exist yet. I don't think it was still like the Ask Jeeves days or some shit. It was old. Olden times. I don't know how I came across this or who alerted me to the presence of this website, but there was a website. And it has stayed with me all these years. It was called dolphinsex.org. And it was somebody describing his experiences with a dolphin. And how to do it so that you don't rupture yourself, because apparently they jizz real hard. Lambda Prime, that's awesome. Getting my earbuds? No, don't do it. Bonsoir. Hello. Turbulence. Hello, Turbulence. I always watch videos while jumping. Well, I always stream this game. The only times I've booted the game off stream are to like when I got my HOTAS and I wanted to try and set up my controls for it. And then a little bit the other day because I had to fuel scoop for 8 million years because I had a 1E and my tank was empty. So I literally sat with the game open for like 20 minutes and went about my business. And I forgot it was even open. And I'm like walking around my apartment, blah, blah, blah. And I hear... fuel scooping complete, and I was like, what? I forgot I was in the game. Anyway, Beam, if you're joining us, we are meeting at LOD 26. Where are you and how far are you from that? If you're not joining us, then I guess it's irrelevant. Got some new trivia to impress your friends. Or your enemies. Or the people you want to horrify.
Charging.
What is where? Hey, Waterboy. Toto Chip! Oh, thanks, friend. Thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. I very much appreciate it. You want a sticker on my head. Ooh, and you voted in the poll. Did you vote dark side or light side? Let's get a big ol' sticker. Do you like my sticker box? Thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate it. Dark side? You guys are naughty. You guys are naughty. Oh, shit. Ugh. Let's not get schlorped up into a neutron star, shall we? Let me just throttle down so I can find a good sticker. Got a lot of stickers in here. Oh, this one it goes well with our suggestive nature today. I got a cloister. Right, this one's a cloister, the one with the really pointy clitoris. Because let's be real, this is a fucking vagina. This is a very pointy vagina with eyeballs. Solid Gen 1 Pokemon? Hell yeah. What? It's just me doing me things, nothing to be alarmed about. A sticker box code something. Code for something, yes. I've had this since I was a small child. Like, this roll of cat stickers has a copyright of 1995 on it. That's how old some of these things are. Ooh, I forgot I had some Disney stickers in here. I've got SpongeBob. I got some good stuff in here. I just saw the Pokemon and I like Pokemon, so. A cloisterfuck. It's just really excited. It is. It's very excited that we are doing a good deed for the kids of St. Jude and their families. So, Beam, I missed it. Were you going to play with us today? That's so 90s. My sticker box? Yeah, it is. It's from the 90s. That's circa 1990 5 at least.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
Alright, let's
limits.
get these fumes in my engine.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
It's high as fuck. Join in a bit, gotta fix my ship.
Warning,
Okay.
temperature critical.
Yeah, I will turn on my beacon, thank you. Totally forgot that it turns off every time and it bugs me.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety
It's
limits.
fine. Okay. So for those of you just joining and who want to play with us, you can do ! join to get in to the private group session. Whether you're playing with us today or you want to maybe join us on another day, it's always a good plan to do it while you
Frameshift
can.
drive charging.
And for those of you playing today, I've got one more spot in my wing. So whoever wants to join, just let me know. And I'll get you in the wing. Where are you exploring
Ready to
toward? We're
engage.
meeting at LOD 26
4,
to start
3,
with.
2, 1.
LAWD, LOD 26. And, oh, I just noticed my pips are different. Oh, look! I love it! Immemorial aura, thank you for the follow and welcome to the court of the hype. Do-do-do. Hope you enjoyed your welcome dance. Thank you for joining the court of the hype. Okay, so we're going to just kind of hang out in space here and wait for everybody to show up. Oh, Lord, he coming exactly like that. LOD 26. That's why I don't... That was the one book... Oh yeah, I was going to show you my bookmarks. That's why I was on the galaxy map. So my bookmarks are nice and cleaned out. And I tagged things that I like, you know, that don't have a unique name. Like the Great Annihilator, I know where that is. Because that's a unique name. LOD 26 is so far my favorite planet. I love it. Yoda 113, thank you for the follow and welcome to the court of the hype. Here's your meerkat welcome dance. Doo-doo-boo! Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Average jump range of the group? I don't know. Brady is 54. I'm about 55, 56. But yeah, these are all places that are kind of close to go see, and then we still have the ones that are in the Discord that I haven't added to bookmarks. But I wanted to see who was joining us before I decided where we were going today, because if Beam was going to play, I know that his jump range was going to be a lot lower than ours, so I would want to stay a lot closer to the bubble so that he doesn't have to travel like a billion years just to get to one spot. Need to clean your bookmarks out? Yeah, that's what we did last time because I was not having it. Let me just check. Actually, I wanted modules. 98%, that's fine. I'd be lagging too far behind with 50... No, that's only a couple of light years away. And besides, we would follow the slowest person anyhow. Or just make sure that we're all going to the same spot. You don't have to jump to the same spots. Like, even if you were in a wing with us, the wings don't work right anyway. This is more just to make it easier to see each other. But whenever we plot a route, even when we're in a wing, everyone's ship plots their own route anyway, so it really doesn't matter. What I did last time, because we were playing with someone who was very new to the game, like, still within their first, like, 20 hours or so, I just jumped behind him. I just looked to where he went and jumped there. And everyone else met us at their leisure. I'm in no rush to get places. What am I looking for? What am I doing? Just floating. So let's take a look at where everybody is right now. Hey, Dyfear, how you doing? Yours is 71. Nice. You're in system? Cool, cool. So we're going to be going to LOD 26A1A because it's pretty. I will munch it. I will crunch it. Oh my god, Lambda. Look at your butt. It is so big. Just like your donation to St. Jude is so big. Gotta even those odds. Thank you so much for that $50 to St. Jude. Gotta even those odds. Are you all voting dark side? You are all very naughty. You're all very naughty. I want to keep the poll up somewhere. Let me also not be just careening towards wherever I'm going. I want to bring up the poll. So right now I'm looking at the donators. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Hey Nemix, how you doing? Each ship, lots of its own route based on jump range, fuel levels. Only way to follow someone's direct route would be via wingman lock. I think I've tried doing it that way before and it still didn't work, to be completely honest with you guys. I mean, we did say that Lambda Prime was a stud earlier. And they're just proving us right. Oh my gosh, it is very close actually. We've got $298.99 for dark side, and then the light side is $347.83. So we are very close to evening that out. I might actually have to roleplay dark side if you guys keep this up. Gonna head off and grab dinner. Eat good food. Thank you so much for that raid, Tato Chip. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, and we'll see you another time. And if you, before you go, if you or somebody from your stream could tell us what your stream schedule is, because I always intend to go check out everybody else. I just don't always have the ability to because of their stream schedules. But I like to at least know when you're gonna be there so I can try. What kind of outfitter does the system have there? Dolphin needs a little bit of work. My dolphin or yours? Because I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. Lod 26 is just a planet that you can land on. It doesn't have a base on it or anything. It's just a pretty planet that somebody recommended when I was looking for cool stuff to see. This was like 100 hours ago or something. I don't know if the system has any... Yeah, it doesn't have any space stations here, so if you're gonna do stuff to your ship, don't come here to do it, because you can't. As far as I know. How goes game? It's good. It's good. We are meeting up at Lod 26. Right, I was gonna check on everyone's status here. Well, everyone meaning Cyber Detective. Whoa, that is so bright. Is that you in Inarula? Who is this? No, that's JP Stall. Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, are you in here with us? Okay. Alright, cool. So you have Waterboy and Commander Kickass. Awesome. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go land on the planet, and we'll try and get everybody in the same session once we're planet side. Don't have a set schedule. I've been trying to do Elite around 2 p.m. Wednesdays at the very least. Ah. Eastern, I was gonna say. Because it's like it's 3 o'clock for me in Pacific. Anyway, go eat good food. Thank you for the informations. There is one station here? Ah, I didn't know. Yeah, I work Wednesdays, so I get home from work and then immediately come and stream. Why don't I have any pips in engines? Or in weapons, I mean. I don't even have any weapons on this ship. There we go. MTV, hello. Just need to pick up a scoop. Ah, okay. Well, a 1 is better than a nothing. How long are you planning on streaming? I usually stream about 4 hours. So, another 3 hours or so for today. Goodbye! Thank you again so much for that St. Jude donation and that raid earlier. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Stone's Legacy. I didn't see that. I probably just looked right past it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. I just looked right past it. I'm blind. May make it back to the bubble before you head off, so I might be able to join. And if not, today, we do co-op things fairly often. So you can always join us any other time you feel like it. No rush whatsoever. Not spending 3 hours scooping again? Yeah. No, I totally feel you. I got the best scoop that I could get on one of my other ships, even though it's not my exploration ship, just because I was like having none of that anymore. Right, let's go a wee bit faster, shall we? Still 32,000 light years away. So you're gonna have to break out the whiskey. That's also a way to do it. I need to drink water. Thank you for reminding me. You'd think that that wouldn't remind me to drink water, but I brought some, so let me back up. I'm trying to say like 8 things at the same time and it's not coming out. So I got to go shopping for work today. I'm a florist and we needed some more flowers, so my boss was like, go do the shopping. But that also allows me to pick up some hard kombucha, which is berry and ginger, and it's really delicious. So I picked up more of that today, and I think I might want to have some of those, but I need to drink more water first, because I've only had a couple of cups of tea. Yes, moist water beams, specifically. Isn't the exploration ship, but the Asp is in CEOs? I'm not sure what you mean. What does CEOs mean in this context? I feel like everything's very far away from me right now. I'm just gonna do hover arms. Sothis Seos Run? Never heard of it. I just bounced over to Desiat. Forgot I left it there. No, fair enough. Good plan, good plan. As I said, we're just gonna meet on the planet's surface. I don't know that it has any geological features. I don't remember there being any, but I also was pretty new to the game, so I don't know that I knew how to look. It's just really pretty, so we'll probably do a little bit of derping around in SRVs, and then we'll pick somewhere else to go that isn't too far of a trek for all of us. So we'll just say, hey, who's got the lowest jump range, and we'll see how many jumps it is for you to get to at whatever. Seos is a system. Okay. Need to figure out what flavors I'm going to make my kombucha in. Ooh, you're gonna make kombucha? That's awesome. I feel like everybody in this quarantine is making sourdough, and I'm not even joking. I follow Pink on Instagram, and she started making sourdough. I've heard like 3 or 4 of my other friends talk about sourdough. Everyone's like, sourdough is the thing to do in quarantine. I was like, who decided that this was the activity? I'm glad that everyone seems to be enjoying it, but it's just weird to me, like, of all of the baking and food stuff that you could do, that like 90% of it is sourdough. So the cool thing about this planet is not only that it's a periwinkle colored planet, which I think is really pretty, you can also see this other planet, which is nice dark purple with the light purple, like the lavender rings. And I don't like lavender or purple at all. I'm on purpose gonna go sort of past it so that I can land on the side that is closer to this other planet, because I think it's pretty and I want to be able to see it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my face is covering it. There you go. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, I'm on purpose coming at it from this angle. It's cheap and hard to screw up. Fair enough. I just do not like any sort of food prep. Oh, look! I kinda hate it. I just want to get to the part. Voodoo Zaka, thank you for the follow and welcome to the court of the hype. Here's your one-handed dance cause I got a fly ship. Actually, let me real quick here, before I land, throttle down, and I want to see if we can see if this has any geographical fun things. Because I don't remember. Let's see, corporate independent. Blah, blah, blah. Where do I see this? In here. I was looking at the wrong thing. No volcanism, no atmosphere. It's rock and metal. Okay, so probably no really neat things to look at. It doesn't? Okay. I just think it's a pretty place to go. So here I am. Oh, you're very welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's kind of like a purple moon, and I really like it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Since people are making more bread in general, yeast can be hard to come by. Oh, you don't need yeast for what's it called? Where are you, Commander Kickass? Can I see you? It's only my wingalings. I want to go by this crater. This crater looks like a good time. Lecta chooses giant hole. Exploration? Hell yeah. Sourdough starter replaces the yeast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything. Send invite. Okay. I'm gonna get lower. Let's go. So yeah, my beacon is on. I'm gonna land over here by this crater, because that looks fun to drive in.
Flight assist off.
Hell yeah. Get that flight assist away from me! Get it away from me! 29 kilometers out. Or up, rather. Look at this. This place looks neat. It's like got a crater in a crater. Oh boy. What have I done? Am I still really far away? Yes, I am. That's fine. There's a lot more craters here than I anticipated. Alright. That's totally fine. That's fine. Let's just...
Flight
Oops.
assist on.
This
Flight
button.
assist off.
Sometimes I hit the wrong button. Just DSS and look at the nav panel. There was no need. Because I did a scanny scan. I've been here before, and I didn't remember there being anything, but I was very new to the game. So it was entirely possible that I just missed it. Bring me closer to surface, thank you. I'm gonna try and land like right outside this this crater, like right on the edge, so that I can just scoot in there with my SRV. You blew up an SRV last time I saw you here. Yes, that's correct. It was my very first time driving an SRV. I had no idea what I was doing, and the controls on mouse and keyboard are so weird.
Landing gear deployed.
Because what did they have E as forward and D as backwards? And I was just like, I don't know what's happening. Let's see if I can turn around here without too many issues. Yeah, that was a good time. I enjoyed blowing it up. Honestly, I was like, this is great. Turned in my hair, rain everywhere. I like this song. Fires, they burn. Come and stay close to me. We got no rush, and we got no reality. I'm trying to slow down. It's just not freaking slowing, man. I want to go backwards a little bit. Alright, go backwards, please. Perfect. Just scoot a little bit backwards. Oh, come on now. Excuse me. What do you mean unsuitable? The terrain is perfect. Leave me alone. It's fabulous. Oh, Jesus. It looked fine from above. So I'm noticing something weird. I'm in the part of my... It's with the new... Excuse me. Okay, hang on. With the dead zone that I have, I'm I should be going backwards, and it was still having me go forwards. So like I'm almost pulled all the way back on my throttle. I just have to find somewhere where it says the terrain is okay, because it did not like me on the edge there. Doesn't like that. There, do you like that? Come on now. Why? Why is it all... I'm in the same spot! You can't make up your mind. Anyway, we're here now. Isn't landing so much fun? I'm not always that bad. Don't forget landing. Oh yeah, it was down ages ago. Alright, so we got Cyber Detective, we got Brady, and we got Commander Kickass floating around with us. Waterboy, are you nearby? Are you here? Did you want to come with us? You're still in Death yet. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about it. I just wanted to make sure that we're all in the same session. And also, hey, Quabena, how are you doing? And... Odin's Beard, hello. What do I have Onyx's head? It's Cloister. I have Cloister on my head because Tato Chip donated to my St. Jude campaign and wanted me to put a sticker on my head. Alright, let's get out and dick around on this pretty old planet. This is not what I want. I want down here. Yes. Give me my SRV.
Drive assist.
Thank you for bringing up the tweet. If you guys want to help out the campaign but cannot donate, retweeting the tweet about my campaign and spreading that campaign link around is a fabulous way to do it. Excuse me? I cannot go forward. Am I stuck under my ship here? Okay. Getting back in is going to be a pain! Oh boy. I forgot about all the low grav. Low gravity. Alright, calm down. Slow yourself. There we go. I did guess it was Pokemon, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't think my landing was that bad, really. It was just that I couldn't find good terrain. Didn't like where I was trying to be. Please remove that? Remove what? After watching you do so many flight assist off landings, I really want to dust off my Elite. Install and try flight assist off only. You should! I like it. If I didn't think it was so fun, and sometimes hilarious, I wouldn't do it. I want to go up this ramp, and I want to see how far I can fly. Do you guys want to have a distance Evel Knievel jump competition? Because look at that thing. Oh, look at you goes. Because I think this looks like a big ol' ramp down here. I think it would be really fun to see who gets the most distance off the ramp. It might not function that way, but it could be fun. Oh, look! I love it! Odin's beard, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the court of the hype. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Forgot how squirrely this asp is compared to the Mamba. I've never flown a Mamba. I spent so much time in my Diamondback Explorer that everything else feels a little weird to me, but that's okay. Hey, you're not a lazy piece of shit just because you haven't showered. You could have been very productive. We don't know. But please go do and enjoy your shower. And we will see you in a bit. I like my showers like stupidly hot. Sometimes to the point where I feel sick because it's too hot. Oh, JP. Oh, you. Man, this is a really large crater, huh? This crater is quite large. Don't land on my head! Whee! Oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no! Not on your face, please! Okay, bye! Oh my goodness. Imagine the aerodynamics of a brick thrown through a glass window. It's not that bad. I've flown an asp, it's not bad. That's what my mining ship is. I've got an asp. Oh please, oh please, oh please. I think this dead zone is... I think I have to turn it down a bit. Excuse me. Oh my. Okay, here we go. This is way farther away than I thought it was. This is so far. We'll have to call our ships down here. So I'm not going back up. Ow. Oh, Mambas are that bad. Okay. It's less a barrel roll and more just this planet has low gravity. I'm going fast-ish. And I fly! I wonder if I'm gonna blow up from going off of that. I'm really excited to go off this this hill mountain place thingy. An old beetle? Oh, you mean a VW bug kind of a beetle? Or like an actual skitter beetle type friend? Skitter beetle. Beetle. Skitter beetle. Ooh! shit. This is quite the trek. Okay, guys, I'm really bad at at judging distance, both in real life and in game, apparently. No, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? A1A. Ugh. LOD 26 A1A. Nice landing. Look at Commander Kickass. Like, how is everyone getting ahead of me? Whee! Ay, Dios. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Probably gonna explode. When I jump off this thing up here. Alright, friends. We're starting to get closer. Whee! Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. It's fine! You know, I'm at 89%. It's totally cool. It's totally fine. Excuse me. Who told you to go backwards? I certainly didn't. Excuse me! It's like every time I hit the tiniest little bump, it's like, whee! Okie doke. So now that we're almost there, I gotta start aiming towards its butt. Oh boy. Oh shit. Turn around. Whoa, time to turn around. Turn around. What's the purpose of the planet-side stuff? Fun. Funsies. I mean, that's basically what most of this game is. What's the point? It's fun. This is very much a do whatever you want, and you get into it whatever you want. Or you get out of it whatever you want to. So if you enjoy mining, then by all means, go mining. If you want to just explore and see places, go do that. If you want to have SRV races and dick around with friends like we're doing, totally can do that as well. There are resources that you can gather for trading purposes or engineering your ships to make the parts better. You can do that planet side, but also in lots of other different locations. Most of what I do is get a war started. Damn. Who do you think you are, Helena fucking Troy? Look at this guy over here, thinking he's Helena Troy. Hey! Delicious water. Delicious, delicious water. I love it. Oopsies, oopsies, my goopsies. Tehin? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the follow and welcome to the court of the hype. Don't shoot at me, you jerk! Bomb. Thank you for that follow, I appreciate it. Oh, I'm going really fast. That is unnecessary. Whee! Man, I'm at 74%. We're not even up the freaking ramp already. This is so silly. I have the dinkiest ideas, but I just end up having such a fun time. I really like playing with you guys. I mean, I just love this game in general. I'm happy flying around and chatting. And, Like, I enjoy pretty much everything I've done in this game. I would say that maybe CQC is not my favorite, but I still liked it. But like after a couple of hours, I was like, that's enough. I'm done. But I liked bounty hunting a lot as well. Just shooting up the dudes. Sometimes you just gotta shoot up the dudes. Oh boy, oh boy. It's the full spin that I will never get used to. It's very slidey on this planet. I know it's the low gravity. Ah! We're almost there! And then we're gonna see who can yeet themselves the farthest off of this ramp. CQC is also really limited. I'm just not great at flying quickly. I can fly flight assist off just fine. I just have to take my time, and when you're trying to do a competitive shooting mode, PvP, you can't be slow. You can't take your time and granny around all the corners. Sometimes you gotta pop a cap in a guy. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta explore a Thargoid's butthole, you know. Sometimes you just gotta do certain things. You still coming to Cyber Detective? I think that's your marker, all the way. Like at the bottom of my, what's its face? This shit. What is it? Radar. My brain wanted me to say radial. Your SRV is about to die, lol. Well, that's a silly thing that you did then. To be fair, I'm at 72% though. Orbiting the planet? Come on down! I'm going to yeet. Can somebody... You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna leave the wings so that I can make sure that you're in our... I'm gonna leave the wings so that I can make sure that you are in our system, and you can come to my beacon and find our thing. I just have to figure out how to leave the wing. I don't remember. Disable wing, leave wing. Okay. Okay, and now let's get you in here. Oh. Wait a minute. What? What happened? What just happened? Oh, I have to wait. I'm impatient. It's fine. It's fine. So close. Is that you? Gotta wait a minute for leaving wing. Now! It's taking forever. Look at it. You keep rolling as you jump? Yeah, I do too. I try to like just let the natural bumps of the planet when they bring me up off of the ground, I just try to use my thrusters to slowly do a thing. There we go. All right. We've got flight assist on for your SRV. Hey! It's hard enough driving one of these things, huh? So yeah, just attach to my beacon and come land your ship. Whose ship is that? Like, who is this over here? Commander Kickass. Did you bring your whole ship over here? Are you getting a fresh SRV, you cheater? Okay, we're very nearly there. Guys, I'm excited. Where are you going? I think Commander Kickass just likes to show off. He's like, look what I can do with my fancy ship. Ooh, look at my blue tail of butt juice. What is it? Exhaust? You know, or butt fumes. One of those.
Look at my butt juice, you guys!
Oh my gosh, look, see? He landed on the tip of his nose. Or at least that's what it looks like from over here. Technical term is butt smoke. Oh, I'm sorry. Now that would have been a very different movie. No one would ever have need for laxatives ever again if you could just summon butt juice. Ew. By saying it 3 times. Hey, Travatar, how are you doing? Oh boy. Still good? Still good. Excellent. I'm almost there! Whee! Whee! I've got 66% on my SRP. I feel like we're all gonna explode. This is the great yeetening. The yeetening has arrived. I just braved the outside. Awesome. What did you do outside? I was also outside because I had to go to work today. So I had to walk to the store to buy things for work, to buy flowers for work. And then on my way from my boss's house to the train station, I ran with the kombucha in my backpack, mind you, and I ran the whole way. I can't go running normally because I'm in downtown Portland, so it's way too busy and I'd have to wear a mask the whole time, and I cannot run in a mask. So around her house, it's a lot less busy. I saw maybe like 2 people, so I only had to pull up my mask to pass them. So I could actually get a little bit of running in, which made me happy. For those of you who don't know, I had trained to run an 8K and then the virus happened, so I've been very sad that I can't go running. Sounds lovely. I was only doing errands. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I wasn't doing anything special either. It was just nice to be outside and alone. I like being outdoors. But I was just coming back home to come be with you guys. Go to work every day because you're essential? Ah. I'm not every day. I'm just part-time, and it's only me and my boss, and we're not open for retail, so I go and I pet puppies and I play with flowers. Where am I? I'm coming up to the end of this ramp here. Did it kick me out of the session with you guys? Because I saw you floating around over here. Hey, Neil Patrick Hairless, how you doing? Wear a Joker mask. I'll keep with the masks that have been made for me. Sounds way more essential. What, being a florist? Petting puppies. Ah. Well, it's not like they're starved for attention. They're my boss's dogs. Oh boy. Oh, stop it. No. Okay. I'm starting the climb. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful here to not go too fast. 'Cause this is a lot bumpier than I anticipated. Yeah, that's one of the privileges of the job, and now that we're working out of my boss's garage, so it's like we set it up as a home studio, and, you know, we get to see her puppies. She's got 2 old pugs, and a King Charles, who you guys have seen on stream. That's Fred the puppy. I puppy sit for him sometimes. He's a puppy. He's like 9 months? 10? Something like that. He's getting very big. I remember when my boss was showing me pictures of him. And he was like the tiniest little potato. He just looked like a little potato. So I'm almost at what I think is the peak. So we'll try to make sure that we're all in the right session. Waterboy, where are you? Trying to find your place? You can lock onto my beacon. I have my wing beacon on. Unless it turned it off again when I left the beacon, but it shouldn't have. Do I have access to that when I'm in my SRV or not? I mean, you should be able to see my ship, right? Put you on the wrong side of the planet. Oh, good. Maybe the other guys can add you to the wing instead? I don't know how that's gonna make anything better, but... maybe I'm broken. Pupper's 15 of those? Of 9 months puppy? I think the beacon only works on the ship. Well, that sucks. But I do know that that should still get you on the right side, and I'm in the crater right next to where my ship was. It's possible that you just took too long and my ship disappeared. But we're on the sunny side of the planet, as you can see from the stream. Alright guys, I think I'm nearly there. We're almost at the top. By weight, he's about 80 to 90 pounds. Oh, big puppy! I love big puppies. Okie doke. I'm not seeing the edge of this. Where'd everybody go? Why do I feel like there's no edge? I didn't make it up. There was an edge, right? Yes. Wing invitation received. From who? By who? Yeah, I can't see anybody now. I have no contacts in range. Game, why are you broken sometimes? Did I make it up the other side of the crater somehow? No. Okay. So I should be... Oh, there's somebody. There's Cyber Detective, I see you. You just shot up into the sky. Hello, woman. Hello, douchebag. I say that because I can't tell your gender from a name. And I didn't feel like human really got my point across. Where's the edge of this? Is there no edge? Did I get you baited? Oh, there's Commander Kickass, I can tell, because he's always got the glowiest ship. Is this where the edge is? Are you showing me the edge?
What?
Could just say person. Well, why would you come in and call me woman? You're in my channel, you know my screen name. Like, use the information available to you. If someone was just like calling me on the street, hey woman, I'd ignore them. Because you are a woman. Says who? I'm a meerkat. That's true. That's true, Travatar. I am a meerkat. Alright, so here I am at the top. I'm next to Commander Kickass's ship here. Anyway, point being that it's a weird way to enter a chat. I feel like I'm being trolled. Either that or somebody doesn't understand how gender works. You can't just look at somebody and know what their gender is. That's not how that works. I'm going to function on the assumption that you don't actually know, so I'm telling you, with all seriousness, all jokes aside, that's not how gender works. There is gender identity, which is whether you are a man, a woman, genderqueer, or non-binary, or something like that. And then separate from that is gender expression. And gender expression is your physical appearance, and that can be totally separate from your gender identity. So I could identify as a woman, but dress androgynously, or dress as a man, and my gender expression would be male or masculine. Hey Sneakies, hey Autosave. Look at all these lovely people. Zygon Injustices, hello. It could have been JP, but you know what? It's really hard to tell with text. So I like to take the approach of education. I just have to assume that they're being serious and they honestly don't know. And there could be somebody here who honestly doesn't know, but maybe hasn't said anything. So why not just explain it? It doesn't take any skin off my nose to just explain things. I've known friends of mine who, you know, are very supportive and tolerant, but they're like, I just don't know, like, I don't know the difference, and I didn't know who to ask. Can you explain it to me? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. They're like, so what does this mean? What's the difference between this and that? And whatever. Your nickname is Lady. So? And it's not a new movement. I'm sure that there are also non-binary people in Russia, and also people who express their a different gender than what is perceived. Just because you don't think you know anybody doesn't mean that they don't exist. Russia's a big place. JP, no! I'm gonna sing you a song, JP, and it goes, my name is JP and I'm a nice little bro, and I'm gonna have a good sleep with my cat, and I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow because I'm JP and I'm a nice bro. This is, you're holding blanket. You're holding the blankets and that's your dance. I hope you sleep well, JP. We'll see you another time, my dear. Yes, I know you assumed that I'm a woman. In this case, you're correct. However, even so, that's not the point. The point is that coming in and just calling somebody a noun is not really like... That's kind of a weird way to enter a stream for the first time. You know? Like, you don't know me. Hello, carbon-based life form. I mean, Oh, Moilano, that would feel more normal to me than someone going, yo, woman. Nobody talks to me like that. Nobody talks to other people like that. Like, who does that? Yeah, you can just say, hey, man. Man is, at least in American culture, very largely used as a gender-neutral term. Thanks to the 60s, everything was peace and love and hey, man. And I actually learned from that etymology book that I keep bringing up because I'm a huge nerd that it came about because after the Civil Rights Movement, white people were still calling black people boy, and obviously that is not okay and fucked up. So black people started calling each other man to like kind of counteract that and be like, you know, get some pride in there. And then the 60s happened and white people took the word like we do. Like they do. And then it just, nobody knew why they were calling each other man. So then everyone just started using it. Like, dude. Yeah, dude, exactly. I'm a dude. He's a dude. Yeah, man and guys. Exactly, Frankie Viking. I always say you guys. You know, that's really interesting, too. At least in the US, depending on where you're from, you'll say, like, you guys, or y'all, or you all. Or if you're from Pennsylvania, yins, which is a weird one. But what you collectively call a group of people is... It's split usually along, like, state lines. It's very interesting. Welcome back, Immemorial. What'd you eat? What'd you get? That is a wonderful way to put it, the Travatar. You're coming into a space that isn't yours in a culture that isn't yours. Think first about how to express yourself the way you want to be heard. Yeah, and I don't think that you meant anything by it. Like, I see now because you explained, like, how you saw things, so, like, I get it. But, I mean, this goes for any stream that you're going into, whether they share your same culture from where you're from or not. You always want to, like, observe and read the room first and, like, see how people interact with each other. Because I've had people come in and, like, say things, like, try to make jokes that just don't work here. And they didn't mean anything by it, they were just trying to be funny, but, like, I don't know you. I have no background with which to take your information and take your words, so I have to take you literally. So it's just kind of, like, being aware of... Every stream is different. Everyone's gonna run things differently. Like, I don't go in to somebody else's stream and say, hey, fuckwits! You know, I might go into a group of friends and say that because they know that I'm not being serious. But, like, I'm going to observe the chat and read the rules and make sure, is this a family-friendly stream that I'm entering? Am I allowed to drop an F-bomb? And, like, I wouldn't go somewhere where I don't know people and say something that could be insulting because they don't know me. Definitely had a few foot and mouth moments in new streams. Oh, yeah. Though I don't understand what all this gender thing, to be honest, don't even want to, then maybe this isn't the stream for you. This stream is for people who want to be understanding of other humans and what it's like for other people in the world. And if that's not what you're into, then maybe this isn't the place. I don't understand why people need it. Well, that just comes down to being able to identify with something that feels true for you. And some people are, like me, are lucky in that I'm cisgendered. I was born with my sex as woman, and that is true for me, and that's real for me. That aligns with what society is used to in terms of my body, right? I'm very lucky in that sense. Not everybody is that lucky, and it's the least that we can do to just identify them as who they really are. It's not that hard. If someone comes up to me and says, I'm a woman, I say, okay. That's not that hard. There's no reason to not do that for other human beings. It doesn't affect you? You don't live in a bubble, sir. You do not live in a bubble. If you don't give a shit about literally anyone else on the planet, then you can claim that. Nerazur. What's in GCRV? I have no idea what that is. Oh, a suggestion for where we should go? I will put that in the Discord. Because we have a pinned list of places people have suggested we check out. Anyway. To be fair, most streamers would say not cool, not turn it into a 20-minute thing. Well, I'm not most streamers. And Fred, thank you so much for being a patron hype for 35 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute. But yeah, I'm not always all dick jokes and, you know, talking about poop and silly things. Sometimes we have serious conversations here. It happens. It's necessary. It's something that I'm very passionate about, is making sure that everyone that I provide, if possible, I want to make sure that everybody has the most understanding that I can possibly give. Oh, look! I love it! Left is the epitome of patience and understanding. If I knew which one Casper's quote was, I would pull it up as saying, I just ran in from the other room to call absolute bullshit. I try to be very understanding. I don't always have. I wouldn't call myself the epitome of patience, but thank you. Nerazur, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. How are you doing? Boo, 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 boo. What did you miss? We're just talking about and explaining, the difference between gender identity, why it's important, and gender expression. And apparently doesn't know a troll when she sees one. I don't think he's a troll. And you know what? Even if he is, there's also a chance that there's somebody out there who's in the stream lurking who honestly does want this information and wants to understand, but doesn't speak up for whatever reason. Either because they're lurking, or they're embarrassed that they don't know how to ask. And even if you already have this information and you get it, who cares? If you don't want to hear me talk about this, then you can come back another time. You can come back in a few minutes when I'm done. It's okay. Didn't even know the stream is about genders. It's not. You made it about gender when you came in and said, hello, woman! Because that's weird. That's a weird thing to do. I want this info, it's interesting. Thank you. As I said, it's something I'm very passionate about. I try to help people understand each other. Oh god, I had this great sentence once. There is no negative that can come from more understanding. It was something like that.
If you need further assistance,
like, the more that people are able to understand each other, the more positive things can come into this world in one form or another. Like, if you are more understanding of your fellow human beings, That's only ever a good thing.
Please
It's never a
leave your
bad thing.
name, number, and a message after the tone.
Trust me, be quiet for a minute and she'll gladly hop right off the soapbox? Excuse me?
Goodbye.
This is definitely not a soapbox, first of all. Second of all, you clearly don't know me very well. Yes, we are Frankie Viking in a private session. If you would like to join us, you can do !join and it'll show you my commander name so you can add me in the game and I'll get you into the group session. We are doing some exploration today. We got a little sidetracked by a very important conversation that I am more than willing to talk about for another 20 minutes because I don't like being told what to do. It's about common and polite practice in American culture. It's impolite to address a woman as just woman if you don't know them. Yeah. It's hard to come up with a way to describe it, but generally you don't just walk up to someone and like apply a noun to them. It's like you don't know them, you want to be polite, you know? What are we doing here? We were going to leap off this precipice, but I don't think there's an actual precipice here. I got to the top and I don't see anything, and we were also waiting for Waterboy to get here, but I don't think that's happening. Is gender a social construct? Absolutely it is. Yes. It absolutely is. Just out of spite this time? Well, no, partially, yeah. Partially because I'm stubborn and you insinuated that I was gonna do things one way or another, that I was on a soapbox when I'm just trying to have a conversation with my own chat. But people are interested. There's confusion still, so I'm hoping that I can phrase things in a way that make it clear. That's all. This is the content I followed for. Thank you! You're lovely! And I know that this isn't for everybody. I totally get that. Some people just want to go someplace and, you know, goof around the whole time. And we goof around a lot. Especially during an Elite stream, this is definitely the first time that we've had a more serious conversation during an Elite stream. So I know that this is probably going to turn off a bunch of people, but it's important to me. So I'd rather take my time and explain it and make sure that people get it if they want to. Yes, please. Go ahead. Ask a question. Yeah, I think this is really important, so I'm not going to just brush it off even if chat seems to be a little impatient. Aha! Excellent question, and also phrased in a way that is great for another learning opportunity. So, the way that you ask someone's pronouns is just like that. You say, what are your pronouns? Or you say, hi, I'm Lecta, my pronouns are she, her, what are yours? Something like that. The olden way, and this has changed somewhat recently, to say, what's your preferred pronouns, that implies that there are other pronouns that are okay. That implies that, oh, this is a choice that you have made, and it's arbitrary. It's just your preference, like your favorite color. I'd prefer a blue plate, but if you give me a green one, that's okay. Obviously, not the intention when you ask. But it's just like little slight wordings like that. Doesn't matter to me, I'll treat you as a decent person. It's not my business what you call yourself. I can see where you're coming from with that. Where, you know, I mean, we all want to be treated well, right? But there's no harm in in just like it shows care and respect, right? It's mostly about respect. That that you respect somebody else's identity. Whether they're cis or not is irrelevant. Or whether their gender expression matches their gender identity, irrelevant. Like, I've been trying to use they a lot more for everybody, unless I specifically know that their pronouns are he or she or they, or Zer. Hi, kitty in the window. Aren't you so cute? Hey, K-Cat. You ask exactly that. What pronouns do you prefer? But it's not a preference. It's great that you ask their pronouns. But you want to just ask, what are your pronouns? Not which do you prefer. Because preference, as I said, implies that there's something else that's acceptable. Safe to go with third person? Yeah, that's something... The West Coast does a much better job of it. I moved out here to Portland, and... You know, my gender expression is very feminine most of the time. You know, I present in a very feminine female way. And I still had people calling me they, and I found that very exciting. It made me really happy. I was like, ooh, this is great! And I'm trying to get a lot better at it. I'm trying to get better at it. But it's 30 years of mouth muscle memory and 30 years of, cultural teaching that I'm having to work to undo, but it's worth it. If it's a social construct, doesn't that contradict people who say they are born with their gender identity? That's a fabulous question. I think Barnardo said it well. There's a complex relationship between someone's personal understanding of identity and society's imposition of genders. And it's different across different cultures, too. Just like how someone being ultra skinny in American culture is seen as a good thing. Whereas in other cultures, they're like, you're too thin. You need to put on weight. And I'm like, I can't, I'm trying. That got a little personal there. But you know, there are cultures who view things differently regardless. So it's, I mean, even just if you look at America alone and you split it up into like a lot of southern states versus a lot of northern states, the cultures there can be vastly different. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's fascinating to think about, though. Yeah, see, now I'm ignoring this GBD person because it seems like what I've gotten from them talking to us. Oh, hey! I see you now! You're almost to us! Excellent. Is that they don't want to understand. They don't get it. And we're trying to explain and to help them understand, but they don't want to. And that's not the kind of person that I want in this community, so I don't really give a shit if they leave or not, or feel insulted by me or not. If you don't come to this stream from a place of wanting to be understanding to other humans, yeet! Commander Eeyore! Hello, how are you doing? Get in trouble sometimes for calling any group guys. Most people are fine with it. Sometimes someone who I'm not even addressing will pull me up. Yeah, I worry about that because I always say you guys. That is, I think that's a very East Coast, like a big part of the northern East Coast is definitely you guys, is just large group of humans, you guys. I do that too, and I just hope that somebody, if they really don't want me to address them as that or include them that way, that they would just tell me, and that I will change that and not address them that way. My understanding of social construct is exemplified by girls are pink and boys are blue. That is a good, very simplified version, yes. Ooh, Travatar, yes! I'm loving this. Gender is a social construct, means we have conventions about what gender is. Gender identity is an internal experience that we can't debate. Yes! You have the gender you have. The problems arise when we treat people according to gender conventions that don't fit for them. Yeah. And then there's also the separate thing that is gender expression, which is how people present themselves to the world through their dress and their mannerisms. And that is all influenced by culture, but also, like, how that's viewed by people outside the world is influenced by culture. But that also comes down to, see, that is a choice. Your gender expression is a choice. Gender identity is not a choice. Oh my gosh, that's one of the dumbest things I think I've ever heard. I'm sorry. That was a little rude. But the fact that you're 22 years old and you think that you will never learn anything, oh honey. Oh honey. I will never be able to understand or learn anything new because I'm 22 years old. Oh honey. Stopped in for Elite, stayed for fascinating conversation. Thank you so much. Have I given you a welcome follow dance, by the way, Commander Eeyore? Because I think you followed when I was offline, and I can't remember. West Coast 2, at least with people I'm around to just say, hey guys with a mixed group, or even just a group of girls. No one's corrected me yet. Yeah. Well, there's also, I worry sometimes. I think that most people, especially in America, understand that if people are saying you guys, they don't literally mean you male people. It's a gender neutral term in this day and age. But I also do worry that even though that is the general understanding, like if someone worked really hard to finally get the rest of the world to identify them properly as, like, let's say someone who's trans, like a trans woman, if they've worked really hard to get there, I can totally see not wanting to be addressed as you guys, even knowing that that's not a gendered term, you know? Like, I totally get that, and I worry sometimes that there's gonna be someone, and I also don't want them to feel uncomfortable, because they might just not say anything because they're uncomfortable and don't want confrontation. You have a little something on your forehead. Oh yeah, this is for St. Jude. We had a lovely donation. We had a bunch of donations come in today, actually, but this one was from Tado Chip, who gave us a raid earlier, and they wanted me to put a sticker on my head. So you're taking people out of one box and putting them in a different box? No. What we're doing is respecting other people's identities and their experiences. I'm not putting them anywhere. They're telling me this is who I am, and I'm saying, okay, that's great. Danny, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say that that's more of like a philosophical, like theoretical working of stuff. I'm almost 40 and I'm going back to school. I guess I better drop out because I'm over 22. Oh, Baron Greylolf, that was great. As a very old hillbilly, I'm ignorant here, but at some level, does there not have to be an agreed upon objective reality? Sure. I think we're talking about two different things. I think, there's sort of like a more philosophical discussion going on, which is over my head, personally. I just know how things have progressed in the world, and I'm able to speak to that with a certain level of education. Yeah, agreed upon objective reality, sure. And that reality is that there are more genders under the sun than we're probably aware of. And it's not up to us to label other people with those things that identify them. That's not on us, right? That actually makes me sad. Part of being an adult is being able to adjust your point of view based on new information, regardless of confirmation bias. Yeah, and it's hard sometimes, because you have to even be aware that you have a bias, and then you have to be open to hearing different viewpoints. World changes constantly. I'm 45, and when I was a kid, things were very different to how they are now. If I still had the same views of the world now as I did then, I would not get on in life very well. Oh yeah, some of the stuff that I thought when I was younger, ooh, embarrassing, very embarrassing. Identity pre-exists language with which to express it. True. Language creates the horizons of possibility to understand identity. I think you're looking for a simple side to choose between two states that are producing effect through conflicting relationships. That last sentence was over my head, but the first two were like beautifully expressed. Later, Bernardo. Good shit, man. It's not an ideology. Yes, I can tell that you were raised conservative. All my life I was told that there are only two genders, and I like that point of view. It fits well in my understanding of the world, but then again, you can think whatever you want. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to take a step back here. I understand that that's how you were raised, but you have the internet and you have experiences outside of your upbringing. And to look at somebody and just say, just like tell them that they're wrong, or this is just something that's in their head or that they believe just because you didn't grow up with it, is really closed-minded, and I hope that that changes for you. And it really does not change the world all that much. It really doesn't. It's just different ways of addressing people so that you can show them the proper respect that you give to everybody else. That's the only difference. People still love other people and still hang out and still go about their business in the same exact way, regardless of their gender identity. And it's not that hard to grasp or anything else. And what do you think is the baseline actual reality that no one can argue with? Just deleting, yeah, just chatting and deleting. Definitely not proud of some wrongful assumptions. Oh yeah. Like, I don't even want to tell you guys the embarrassing shit that I've said. I've said it before on stream, but it's too elite for me. Alright, who's here? Who's up here? Because we can still explore. Is there a precipice here? Am I gonna yeet myself off of here? I can't see. Alright. I think we're just about on the precipice. So if you guys want to line up with me, and we shall yeet ourselves. Because we can still discuss this, but I think at this point, and feel free to keep discussing it, I don't have to keep talking my own self, but I think I've said everything that I can say in about as eloquent and clear of a way as I possibly can. Yeet! Genuinely interested in opinions? I say why not? Alright, GBD. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that you stuck around. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And thank you for bringing us this discussion. Also, please call me Lecta. I don't like being called lady. That's a personal pet peeve, though. I would say that it's not. I see why you say that, Danny. Alright, I see who's over here. Are we ready to yeet? Tell me in chat when you guys are ready to yeet. I would say that let's just say the pronouns that you use for your gender identity are based on how you feel you fit into the world around you. But I still would not say that that's a choice, because that implies that, oh, well, I debated this or that and made an, arbitrary decision. Choice just kind of is a little bit derogatory when it comes to gender identity, because there's this implication. Like, back in the day when people were coming out of the closet and a lot of conservative straight people were like, oh my god, what is this new concept? And we're like, this is not new. It's not new. But, a lot of gay people were coming out of the closet and people were like, oh, well, that's a choice. It's like, it's not. And it actually is not a choice. It's in the brainwaves, learned from National Geographic, and there have been studies scanning people's brainwaves. And even someone, let's say female to male trans, their brain scans will be closer to those of a cisgendered man than that of a woman, even before any hormone replacement therapy. So there's science behind me when I say it is not a choice. And I get why you phrased it that way, and I know that you weren't implying any sort of negative and derogatory and what's the word I'm looking for? You didn't mean any of that when you chose the word, and I know why you did. But that's why I would say I will not use the word choice specifically. Yes, gender expression is the choice, identity is not. Someone add me to the wing. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then the great yeeting will happen. Literature is a little ambivalent about the brain scan studies, but there's pretty strong indication. Yeah, so there was a National Geographic, actually the gender issue, which I have on my shelf over there, that I read, and there were preliminary studies with the brain scans, and then I looked it up months later, or no, it's a year later, and there had been more deeper studies, because the initial studies, there weren't controls for whether or not hormone replacement therapy had been started, and all sorts of varying factors. But the more science that's done about it, the more it's staying in line with, yeah, there's clear scientific evidence. Which I find really fascinating. I know autosave. God. Yeah. I can't, I have way too much empathy, and I will make myself physically ill if I think too much about all of various people of various types who are suffering, and there's nothing that I can do, and I wish that I could, and just like gives me legitimate anxiety, and I feel sick to my stomach because I can't do anything. So I just try to create a space where people can be comfortable no matter who they are. And oh, hello! 55% of my SRP. By the way, hey! Hey! Rude? Brains are the weirdest pudding. And not pudding that I would like to eat. Are we ready to eat? JP, how far are you out? Let's take a look here. And then the great eating will begin. Doing something, helping people to understand. Right. But I mean, I wish that I could do more. And there's no way for me to like directly help this specific person or that one over there. And like, that's very upsetting to me. And I know that's unrealistic. I do get that. I can't even see you. Did you just arrive here when I opened this? Yeah, you did. Okay. I saw you someplace else. Hi, Commander Kickass. Was that you bonking me? Is this you? Are you staring me down? That's your job? What do you do if you don't mind? You're taking part in the beta from Monday. I don't know what you're referring to, KitKat. Can you lock on my beacon? Oh, right, there's no beacon because I'm not in a ship. Dang it. Come on, Elite, make it easier. You're a social worker. Thank you for all the work that you do. Hell yeah! And thank you guys for discussing this with me. I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea to have like super serious conversations on Twitch. I do get that. But A, it was important to me that this is a part of my content. When it comes up, I am more than willing to discuss it. It's important, it's something that I'm passionate about, and it's something that is integral to this community. But then also, I like hearing everybody else's ways of phrasing things and perspectives, and I learn. Oh, Moilano. You know, and I learn, and there's these beautiful ways of phrasing things that I'm sitting here stumbling, and then you guys say it better, and I'm like, thank you. You know, we all help each other out. So I really enjoy having conversations like this, and you know, I also like joking about pooping in people's microwaves and and making dick jokes and all that sort of silliness. But I am not a one-note human, and I'm glad that I got to do this on an Elite Dangerous day, because it's important to me. And it's important to me that everybody who comes in here knows that this is how shit is. This is how we are.
Under attack.
Wait! And sometimes we shoot each other because we're impatient. We're almost ready for the great eating. We just gotta wait for a JP stall to land. Fly with us in the beta as we yeet around the universe. Oh, and fleet carriers. No, I don't even think I have that installed. Elite Dangerous second fleet carrier beta testing starts 11 a.m. Monday. Okay. You know what? Drop me the details in the Elite channel in Discord, and I'll definitely take a look at it. Just keeping myself entertained. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So okay. All right. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Open beta, everyone will be able to join once it opens. Will it be like a... Do we know if it's a separate download? Because I think... I just want to make sure it's not something else that I have to have, like, prepared. Because I will likely be going live at 11 a.m. I don't know exactly what my schedule's gonna look like next week, though. In the launcher, okay. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. Oh shit, Frankie Viking! I am so sorry. In the midst of all of that, I didn't actually add you to the group. I keep forgetting that I have to do it in 2 steps. That I gotta add you as a friend and then invite you to the session. Even though I put it as just let my friends into the session, don't make me do this, and it's like, you gotta do this. And I forget every single time. I'm so sorry. Oh, let's get you in here. I'm so sorry, my dude. Gosh, you were patient. You're on your way. All right. All right. Ooh, I was supposed to go on a break 22 minutes ago. Wait, listen. I got involved. Involved. Small download for the save files. Doesn't take long, a minute or so. Yeah, my internet's really fast, so even if I'm live, I can probably download it. Anyway, while we wait, I'm gonna go on a very short break so that I can split the VOD and get some more water and maybe a hard kombucha because I'm feeling spicy, and use the bathroom. I will be right back. And hopefully everyone will be landed and the great eating can begin.